Today I am going to talk about a queen who got married to a blind king and decided to stay blindfold throughout her life. Yes, I am talking about Gandhari. We all know Gandhari was Dhritarashtra's wife. Let us see what happened before that, before she got married to Dhritarashtra. Gandhari was the daughter of Gandhar Naresh, and Bhishma wanted Gandhari or forced Gandhar Naresh to marry Gandhari to Dhritarashtra. The reason was that Gandhari was a Lord Shiva's devotee, and Lord Shiva has blessed her with a boon of giving birth to 100 sons. So earlier it was very important for a woman to have a son so that the throne doesn't remain empty. That was the reason that she was forced to get married to Dhritarashtra. Now it is believed that Gandhari, being a good wife, she decided to stay blindfold. But it is also discussed that maybe out of anger or injustice done to her, she decided to stay blindfold. Gandhari further gave birth to 100 Kauravas, and the eldest one was Duryodhan. Now one more story which is associated with Gandhari is that she was a good wife. She always stood besides her husband or the clan or her clan or the Guru clan, you can say. Because when she got married to Dhritarashtra, it happened that the people in Hastinapur started gossiping that the king was married to a widow. The story here was that Gandhari was married to a goat before she got married to Dhritarashtra. And when Bhishma came to know about this, he felt deceived by the Gandhar Naresh, and thus he imprisoned Gandhar Naresh and his sons. During all this process, Gandhar Naresh and his sons were killed. Only Shakuni was the one who was left behind. Now, as a result of all this and revenge to this, Shakuni decided to destroy the Guru clan, and thus he started poisoning Duryodhan against the Pandavas. Now, if we see as a woman, as a princess, when Gandhari got married to Dhritarashtra, even though he was blindfold, she stayed with him throughout her life, and she always supported the truth side of everything that happened around. Like we all know that Dhritarashtra was always being a good father than being a good king. Provided Dhritarashtra was a good king, probably the Mahabharata or the war that happened would not have happened. Gandhari always insisted, and she always gave her inputs to Dhritarashtra to be a good king, which she somehow could not be. Now, after the Mahabharata war, when all her sons got killed, Gandhari finally decided to give the power to her elder son, Duryodhan. And she asked him to have a bath and come naked in front of her, where she would remove her blindfold and give the power to her son's body, wherein he would never be defeated by anyone. But Krishna tricked him, and somehow Duryodhan, while before he came to Gandhari, he covered his waist and thighs, and thus during the fight with Bhima, he fell down and he died. Now this was an agony that she had gone through, and out of anger she cursed Krishna that the way her sons died, Krishna would also suffer and see his sons or his clan dying, and he would also go through a human death. Everybody knew that Krishna was a god, or he was a reincarnation of Vishnu, but still she cursed out of sorrow that Krishna would die a human death. Gandhari I am discussing here because she is one of the best characters of sacrifice that she did and suffering that she went throughout her life. Thank you.